Alright, hi, I'm Slim. I'm 22 years old. I'm non binary trans, and I've been on testosterone for 8.5 months as of tomorrow. Let's see. As you can see, I've kind of rearranged my apartment. So I used to be sitting over there. These are what used to be on the wall behind me. Let's see. Gendery things. What has changed? I still smell like a middle schooler's locker room. I still have fucking acne, even though I'm 22 fucking years old. A lot of stuff has changed socially in the last couple of months. Part of it is like I've been dragging my way out of that whole seasonal depression thing. And I'm just more confident. I feel better about myself, and it's easier for me to talk to people, especially people that I don't know very well. And so I'm, making all kinds of new friends, and most of them are dude friends, and some of them are people that kind of knew me before, but haven't really, didn't really get to know me very well until recently. And, that's been kind of interesting, because a lot of them are men, and, I mean, it's been good for me, because, a lot of people that I'm getting to relate to other guys on their level instead of having the weird hetero tension thing going on. I don't know how to explain it. There's no the power imbalance between me and dudes is way lesser than it used to be, and I feel it. Oops, sorry, Skype. Yeah, and that's it's really strange, and it makes me more aware of how fucked up it was before, how I just was not able to have the kind of intimate relationships with men that I wanted to have, because they just dudes can't be emotionally intimate with women without wanting to go go even further into romance or whatever. Straight dudes, that is. But now I get to sit on my neighbor's balcony and have chats with him, who's he's a cis, slightly older gay dude, and he's also we're very different. We have very different perspectives, but we also have a lot of things in common. We have really similar feelings about gender expression and that kind of thing, and that's really cool. It's cool to sit with dudes and have gay dude chats. That's really validating to my whole boy identity. But on the flip side, I'm kind of scared to dress the way that I want to, because for the people that know me better and the people that I see all the time, I've worked really, really hard to get them to not view me as a woman when that's all they could see in the past. And now it's well, I don't... I'm not going to give up my femininity just to appear androgynous. Fuck that. I'm still, I still wear makeup, I still wear nail polish, etc. But I've been doing this whole, little nerd dude thing for so long, because that's typically how I end up dressing in the winter. Because wearing jeans and collared shirts in the summer is bullshit. But now that it's summer, I really want to start wearing little tank tops and skirts and dresses and shorty shorts and shit like that, because it's comfortable and it's cute as shit. But I'm scared that if I do that, or if I wear something that I can't wear a binder underneath, then people will see that and they'll immediately revert back to thinking of me as a girl 100% of the time. And I don't want to deal with that. It sucks. So I'm trying to figure out how to navigate that, but I don't know. I'm building a lot of cool relationships with people now that I don't think would have been possible before, both because I'm more confident and comfortable in my own skin and I can talk to people, and also because I don't know, there's the whole weird divide between straight dudes and straight ladies in having intimate emotional relationships. It doesn't exist anymore. But dudes have their own shitty hangouts. I don't know, I've tried dating a few people, and I don't know, it's always kind of been an issue. Gender stuff always is an issue with my relationships, or at least it pretty much always has been. Because I don't know, before I started T, I've always primarily dated straight dudes. There have only been a tiny handful of people that I've dated who haven't been either straight or dudes or both. But, like, I don't know. I've encountered a lot of times straight dudes that are just not willing to deal with it, willing to deal with my gender stuff because of what it means for their sexuality. And despite the fact that they're already attracted to me. Like, I've had people in the past, before I started testosterone, it was always either, like, they didn't take my gender identity seriously, and they struggled to, like, they would go along with it, but it was kind of this grudging, like, yeah, all right, whatever. Like, they were terrible about pronouns. They wouldn't, like, stick up for me for their friends, who would always call me she and shit. But now, well, back then it was like, I don't know, I had multiple people that I was actively dating at the time when I told them, hey, I think I want to start testosterone, even before starting hormones was even, like, the remotest possibility. I would tell them that, and they would be like, okay, well, if you do that, I'm not going to be attracted to you anymore because I don't like boys, or I don't like masculinity, which, you know, that makes no fucking sense, because, one, if you like me, you like the fact that I'm butch. Like, that's always been part of my aesthetic. I've always been really butch, regardless of what gender people read me as. And two, like, I had to tell people, you know, if I start T, I'm not going to suddenly be a man a week later. I'm never going to be a man. Ew. Like, no, I'm always going to be this weird little non-binary queer thing. The only thing that's going to change is, like, the way that I sound. Like, a bunch of really superficial shit. But they couldn't handle it. And now it's like, now that I've been on T for a while, and, like, I'm fairly open about being trans to a lot of people. But I'll get dudes who are totally attracted to me who don't, like, they want to go to a certain level of flirtation with me, but then they realize, I don't know, they don't like what it might mean to their straight sexuality to be attracted to or, like, in a relationship with somebody who is not a girl, and so they can't handle it, and they just, like, shut it down, and that really sucks. But, you know, fuck them, right? I don't know. I wish that I could, like, dismiss those people as shitty people, but everyone who's done that to me is like, no, I can't, like, just write them off, because they're all wonderful people that I love spending time with. It's just really rough, because, like, I don't know, I think that, what's the phrase? I don't remember who said it, but it's like, just let attraction happen and worry about labels later or whatever. Like, I don't know. That always seemed fairly intuitive to me. Like, I like who I like, and I've never struggled with that, ever. I've never had some conflicting attraction that is at odds with my identity, ever. Even before I knew I was queer, like, when I realized I was queer, I was just like, yeah, okay, that's fine, and just, you know, let it happen. And so when other people can't do that as easily as me, it gives me really bad cognitive dissonance. I just don't understand it at all, and it's hard for me to empathize with, but I'm trying to figure that out while I wait for straight boys to get good. But yeah, that's what's been going on the last couple months. Lots of bullshit. It's summertime, and the living is easy. I'll try and make another video not 2 months in the future.